Well, overall effects, nothing so far. Now, I know I say many times in my videos that I have something very special just for you, but today I really do have something very special. Check this out. I've just gotten a fresh delivery straight to my door. Now, you will want to hang around and watch this because this might just revolutionize your life. And I ain't even joking. If anybody has seen the Bradley Cooper movie titled Limitless, and you know the storyline, the plot line, and you know what happens, then supposedly this is the next best thing. So I, Maverick Lee, am here to try it out and show you and give you a little bit of background on this product, what it is, and why it is so interesting. Now, as you can see, I've just opened it right there. Here is the prized possession that I've been anticipating. As you can see, the one I went for is the one with 80 capsules. You can get 30 capsules, but I went for the big one. For those familiar with alphabrain by ONNIT, you might be aware of the original one. Well, however, this one is supposed to be even better than the original. If you have tried either, please let me know down below in the comments of your effect, what you thought of both products and how they compare.
A lot of hype about this alphabrain memory and focus. I paid $37 and some change for 30 pills, which is pretty pricey, right? It's like $1.10 or $1.09 a pill, something like that. I don't know. It feels like Adderall without the Adderall. It feels like I can accomplish anything and everything without the Adderall. But it doesn't have a crash. Like after the gym and after working out, I don't have this crash. I don't know. I think I like it. Yeah, I think I'm turning into Joe Rogan. Maybe I'll get some of his money too. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. This is day 3 on alphabrain.
But yeah, this one is supposed to be the better, more upgraded version. It has better ingredients in, supposedly, and it's more effective. So this is a nootropic. Now, nootropics are designed to give you better mental clarity, better memory, and sharper focus. And this is supposed to be the king of them all. What is my first impression of this? I must say I am very impressed, not only with the actual delivery, the packaging of that in the box, but this as well. I mean, look at that. It has a very premium, high-end feel to it, and that is something you would definitely expect and want in a product like this. Why is that? I mean, for 30 capsules, the smaller one compared to this one, that averages at around $60 US as of now, as of posting this video. And the 80 capsules averages at around $120 US upwards. You heard that right. Now, this is something that can really help you with your focus. It's said to improve your memory and even give you more mental clarity. And I'm not talking just temporary results. I'm talking supposedly permanent results. Yes, again, you heard that correctly. This is supposed to help give you permanent results. So it's something that you can build upon. If anybody who's tried this, you can let us know down below in the comments of your actual overall experience of this. Okay, I think it's time to open this and check it out. Wow, look at that. Look at the presentation on that. That is a very good presentation right there. Now, I don't know if you are seeing what I can see from here, from my perspective, but that looks unbelievably presented. It just really does. I'm very impressed. Wow, and it's actually quite heavy. So the first thing I thought when I first held that in my hand was the box is very light. It almost felt a little bit empty. It felt like I was only holding maybe the actual box container itself. But when I take this out, this is where all the weight actually is in this. So it's quite heavy. And again, the quality feels very high quality. So this is another plus. Now, it said compared to the first alphabrain product that this one actually works even faster. And also, it's supposed to give you an even stronger cognitive boost, and it's supposed to have longer lasting effects. And as I mentioned earlier on, it's supposed to be more permanent. And if you are wondering how many doses of this do you take per day, according to the box itself, it actually says that you should take up to 4 capsules daily. So I'll let you do the maths for that based on the price that I mentioned earlier. Now, 4 capsules daily, that is going to be even more expensive. So to be honest, for me personally, I am probably going to do a loading phase as recommended, usually taking new products because your body has to adapt and get used to it. And I will probably take, so it's recommended that you take 2 capsules. You can take 2 capsules every single day for the first 2 weeks if you want, instead of taking 4. However, again, 4, even 2 is too much for me based on the current price of this, and I don't even know how effective it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, if this is very effective, if it does actually do exactly as it states on the tin, then of course I will have no problem taking 2 every single day forever, or even 4 if it actually was effective. So I will probably start off, I think I will take maybe 2 capsules for the first few days, and then I will reduce it to 1. So I don't really have 3 meals a day. I usually consume maybe 1 or 2 meals a day, depends, maybe 1 big meal or maybe 2 normal sized meals. So I like to think that because I have 1 capsule after taking 2 capsules for the loading phase, I like to believe that it will have more effect than if I was eating 3 meals together, as it would probably take more time to digest and get into my system. So that's just my thoughts on it. And again, it all depends on the price, because it's okay saying take 4, but it all depends on you. I mean, what's your income? How much can you afford? How much are you willing to take to try? So yeah, don't get me wrong, I will definitely give it a chance. I will try that, as I mentioned. If that's just a little bit effective, if I notice any result, any little changes, just any little changes, if I even just pick up on something and I think, wow, I was a bit sharper there, then don't get me wrong, I will definitely buy this product again, and I will take more capsules the second time round. And it's recommended that you do take up to 4 capsules, nothing more. So yeah, I'm sure you can get away with taking 2 capsules, or even maybe 1 capsule based on your size, your weight, whatever it may be. But yeah, I don't want to overdo it straight away, because I feel like if I overdo it and take too many capsules, I will have to keep that same baseline forever for it to have any effect. So that's why I want to start off with a low intake of these capsules. And it's recommended that you take this with a light meal when consuming them. For those people who are not aware of this product, and for those who actually are aware of this product, so Joe Rogan basically made this product quite famous. Now, the reason for that is because he did a podcast where he actually mentioned that he has to take this product before he goes out there and he does the hosting of the UFC events. So when he does all the shows, the interviews, things like this, he says he must take this product. He said it's the only thing that makes him feel like he's capable to do the job, because he has to have a very good, sharp mind. He has to recollect all the past fights of the fighters, the opponents, and lots of details. And he says that he needs to be as sharp as possible. And he said he's not just saying this, even though now after all these years, he is now, I believe, like a co-owner or an investor in this product. But he actually said this many years ago, and he says that he's not just saying that.
When you put together alphabrain, it was the first time that I ever had said anything where I really felt like I didn't want to do anything without it. Yeah. Like, I felt like if I was going to do stand-up, if I was going to do the UFC, like, I wanted to be fully charged. Sometimes I'd take it before a podcast, and I'd be like,
So, I mean, it's up to you if you want to take his word for it or whatever. Now, wait. Before you go anywhere, hold up. Before you judge this product and think, oh yeah, that's what it is, it's a Joe Rogan product, he's just trying to promote this, you know, he's an investor in this product. No. Wait up, hold up. Let's have a look at his background. Joe Rogan has a good character. When I say good character, what do I mean by that? I mean, his character is not somebody who is known to manipulate, deceive, or lie. He is normally a man who speaks things exactly as they are, or if not, then what he believes is true. And he's not known to be somebody who just easily sells out. So I honestly think that he really wouldn't put his name behind a product if it was not effective. I mean, that's the last thing you would want, right? Putting your ass on the line, especially with a reputation as Joe Rogan. People wouldn't believe anything he ever says again. It would be a bit like Cry Wolf. So again, you can make of this whatever you will. So as I mentioned some of the benefits earlier on in this video, something else it states, it says that it also, apart from promoting attention and focus, it supports relaxed alertness. Now this is key because you want to be relaxed, but you want to be alert. When you are relaxed, just like in boxing, just like in fighting, that is when you are even sharper and more aware. So that is very, very good. And it assists in your cognition and vision, your eye vision. How cool is that? It has numerous ingredients that support more alertness, focus, brain, eye health, blah, 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 like I've just mentioned, to give you a serious edge in whatever you are doing on the job, at the wheel, or in front of the computer screen. So let's crack it open. Let's try this. Here it goes. Well, I would not complain if it was as good or anything even possibly close to the Limitless drug, but as of now, I've just tried it for the very first time, and I will get back to you in the comments if anybody wants to know of the long-term effects on this, what I felt after taking the entire product of this, and I will try reply to as many people as possible down below in the comments. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I introduced you to a product that you probably may not have known exists out there in the world, and something that you can actually take control of in your own life and try improve your own self for the better. So if you like this video, don't forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget, leave a comment down below because I hope to hear from you all very soon. Well, overall effects, nothing so far. I've got to clean up.